Finally.
Zhou has met with countless trials. The darkening mists shroud the radiant moon. Bound by blindness, one is cast into
Whoa.
with a sharp blade, yet still powerless against the demons. With this blade as my core, the inner self is purged.
Beautiful.
Unworthy. Blade fodder.
Blade fodder, Jesus Christ.
No matter how you try to cleanse it, remnants of the past return with the snow, powerless, unable to mend
No.
atrocities.
Beautiful. Oh, it's fighting Jingliu again. But yeah, it was the other high. It was either multiple Jingliuans or high cloud. Oh, the music. Jesus.
And so I wield my blade to the very end, until the stars have been cut down from the sky. This oath
What the
I
hell's
will
under
never
the
forsake.
ice? Or was it just the texture? But yeah, they all look like Jingyuan, but it's not just him. It's also Blade is present in the bodies as well. I thought it was all of the High Cloud Quintet originally because we see 4 of them. It looks like it's just the texture.
Until the stars have been cut down from the sky.
Yeah, it's... What the hell? Yeah, it's just the texture seemingly. Aside from there, God knows what that is.
Oath I will never forsake. Unworthy. Blade fodder. No matter how you try to cleanse it, remnants of the past return with the snow, powerless.
That's herself there. So yeah, herself, Jingyuan, and I'm pretty sure the other one was Blade. And then there is Imbibed Luminaire.
Past animosities.
The music is still just wow. So we saw her take down Blade first in the illustration. And then...
Will be revealed in lunar flame.
Okay, and it's nice to see her eyes back to normal, but Jesus Christ.
And so I wield my blade to the very end, until the stars have been cut down from the sky. This oath I will never forsake.
I cannot wait for tomorrow. I just can't. There wasn't a whole lot of symbolism hidden here, but I think, like with Dan Hung's, it's going to be all hidden away inside of the actual quest that we're getting tomorrow. Since we know we're getting a companion mission for her. But something I am looking forward to also is the potential interactions she might have in the future. It's like we know that her and Lo Chao were responsible for the Stellaron making it onto Luofu, but we have an interesting complication on why exactly they did that, aside from she aims on being the winning side that can take down the abundance. How does this accomplish that other than setting the Xianzhou on very high alert? The imagery here was very striking, and her whole aesthetic enables it to be. Let's not get this twisted. It just, God, this is gonna be fun. But this is real concerning.
Yet still powerless against the demons. With this blade as my core, the inner self is purged.
It's like her aim on cleansing the Mara is to actually try and forego her humanity itself now, which is interesting. It's like she's just instead made herself basically a living sword. Her focus is on just accomplishing that aim to take down a heavenly body using her blade rather than any sort of personal aspirations. She just tries to completely avoid them and blindfolds her eyes to avoid thinking of them. It's sad in a way because it kind of brings up this integral point about Mara that if there is no sense of self or no desire at all, then you can't build up the negative emotions and events that would build up that negative threshold that results in you completely falling and succumbing to it. It's like, not to say that she hasn't, like the illustration of all these arms on her is clearly symbolic of the Mara. There's nothing else it could be, really. And it's even present in her actual splash art. You can see hands rising from the water, and it's both concerning but also enchanting in a very strange way. But it kind of brings up a question of what is she going to be like in the future? Is she ever going to stare back onto the right path, or is she always going to be destined to succumb and never move forward because she'll deny her sense of self until the very end? Because she seems to have accepted it, which is probably the worst part of it all. But at the same time, we know that she was taken in by the Ten Lords Commission when she did succumb to Mara, meaning she probably gave herself up. She just managed to escape and cause havoc after succumbing.